Let's talk about how the September 2020 real estate market shaped up and how it affected not only buyers and sellers, but also current homeowners. Hi, I'm Francine Viola, realtor in Olympia, Washington, and this week's episode is my quarterly report that I email out to my clients in an e-newsletter. However, I think my newsletter is being delivered to their junk folder, so they are missing out on all of this great real estate information. But you, my loyal YouTubers, are not out of luck. This video is long, so I've broken it down into 3 sections for how this market affects you. No matter your state, if you are a current homeowner, a potential seller, and active buyers, this is what this market means for you. Feel free to skip to your section. It won't hurt my feelings. Many of my current homeowners are not interested in selling right now, and that's okay because they are sitting on a big pile of equity. In Thurston County, on average, homeowners who purchased their home in 2012-2013 are the biggest winners with an average $161,000 in equity. Even homeowners who purchased 3 years ago are seeing 6-digit gains. Some homeowners feel this money is burning a hole in their pocket and they are enticed to refinance their mortgage and take out the equity. These low interest rates, which right now are about 3%, are certainly tempting, but sometimes it doesn't make sense to refi. Just a quick example, let's say it costs $7,500 to refinance your mortgage, and that refi will save you $100 a month. It would take you 75 months or over 6 years before you saw that savings. Will you still be in your home in 6 years to take advantage of that? Or will you move before then? What are your financial goals? Is it to pay off your mortgage, to lower your monthly payment? Or do you have other goals about paying off bills or paying for a big home improvement project? There's more to it than just a really low interest rate, so make sure it pencils out for you. Current homeowners will be happy to see Thurston County's median sales price is up 10% from last year. Our trailing 12-month median sales price is about $367,000, but just for September, the median sales price was closer to $390,000. Because Thurston County is one of the most affordable counties along the I-5 corridor, we share this distinction with Clark County, where Vancouver, Washington is. We have a high inbound migration. Sellers, we need you. We need you so desperately. Please list your home. I hate to grovel, but come on. In September, we had just 235 listings in the entire county. With the current buyer activity, that means we could sell everything in the whole county in just 13 days. This is worse than the toilet paper shortage we had a few months ago. That was nothing compared to the shortage of listings we have now. We have been in a seller's market for the last 6 years, but it wasn't until last year when we dipped below 500 listings. And we've been below 500 since then. But the funny thing is, sellers, buyers will still ignore your home if you are overpriced, even in this steep seller's market. Buyers are very knowledgeable about the market and home values, more so than you sellers, and that's because buyers are out there looking at homes and they can easily compare homes and value. Sellers, you need to price right. And how do you do that? First, click off a Zillow and that Zestimate. Your realtor is the one who physically toured your home, works in your neighborhood, and knows the market. What also may be a surprise to you is we do have listings that need to do a price reduction. Speaking of price reductions, this is a great segue into how buyers can win in this market. Buyers, there are a lot of you right now, and you'll find yourself competing for the same property. But here is a hot tip. Look for those properties that have been on the market for a couple of weeks. Your strategy will be to submit an offer before the seller does a price reduction, and therefore attracting the hordes of buyers. Last month, 14% of the homes on the market did a price reduction. Submitting a compelling ironclad offer is also important for buyers, and here's the good news. There are small things you can do that will pay off big. If you are getting a loan, all lenders are not created equally. As a listing broker and a buyer's broker, I can tell you firsthand that your choice in lender can cause you to win or to lose out on homes. To give yourself a step above the competition, use a local, reputable lender to get pre-approved. So why is using a local lender so important? Well, first, a local lender does know the quirks of Thurston County and its lending rules and practices and can fend off any closing delays. They also understand the market and they probably know who the buyer's agent and the listing agent are. And when you are competing with other buyers, if the listing agent knows the lender and trusts that lender, they will put your offer to the top of the pile. The biggest thing is sellers need to be assured you can close, and using a lender with a strong reputation will help you win in multiple offer situations. Oh, I'm sitting on a rock. Oh, this video is so long, it's not going to end. I promise you I'm getting to the end. Okay, let's talk about getting pre-approved. Getting pre-approved is not getting pre-qualified, it is getting pre-approved. So you need to have that in order for your seller to accept your offer. You want your lender to verify your tax returns, bank statements, pay stubs, and run your file through underwriting. That is being pre-approved. The worst case scenario is right before closing, your lender tells you, no, we can't give you a loan because they didn't take care of this process ahead of time. Keep in mind, once the seller accepts your offer, they take their home off the market waiting for you to get your loan and get through your contingencies. That is the risk they are taking. So if the seller or listing agent have any questions about your lender or your approval, and you're competing with other buyers, you may lose. Let's talk about contingencies. Don't include frivolous contingencies in your offer. Submit a clean and straightforward offer. And for the contingencies you do include, maybe consider shortening the time frames. For example, instead of taking 10 days to have a home inspection, shorten that to 5 days. It shows the seller you are serious and organized. Be prepared to make big decisions in a short amount of time. This is where you may need to do a lot of soul searching before you go house hunting. Really understand what you want and need in a home and even why you need these things. Then you'll be able to know what you can compromise on and what you cannot. For buyers and sellers alike, this market is not easy to navigate. On top of the normal real estate aches and pains, we are dealing with a highly skewed seller's market, and we are fatigued from all the other stressors we weren't anticipating this year. I'm seeing this firsthand and how this is affecting buyers and sellers. Finding the truth to make good decisions is getting harder, and I know your pain. I feel it. The best advice I can give you is to get the facts from the experts who do this job on a daily basis. If you are considering making a move, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Call or email me anytime. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.